What we get?
So let's take a look at this last session, Clara. So here's punting, and this is like maybe the first one that you did on the line. You can see how you drift over to the right and the ball goes up. Look at the point of your foot. Instead of being depressed down, it's up, and you hit the inside panel of your foot and it goes way over to the left. Again, so this is kind of like a soccer style approach, but this is better because all of your energy is going towards where that foot is going, so it comes off your foot better. So now a little closer up on this as we practice a little bit more. You can see I want you to extend that right arm further, and instead of being a perfect drop, that's pretty close, but it was a little bit of a lift in there if you take a look at that again, as opposed to leaning that ball out in front of you, reaching out about as far as you can go, and just letting your hand fall away. Here you can see it starts to drop down by your knee, and now we bring it up a little bit, and now we asking a better drop. Now your foot's trying to reach it. Not bad, but if we can keep everything on that line, that's why that drill is so good. You should be able to see your foot swinging on that line. Here I think we talked about a little bit more. Your shoulders are square, and so this all looks better as you start. Again, you can start with that ball a little bit further extended so that by the time you drop it, that's reaching but not quite. You can see that lift again. Does that foot stay down? Almost, but you can see that toe is up. It should be like a ballerina foot all the way through. Now let's take a look at some of these kicks.
When you're ready, give it a go.
I think this is one of the first kicks that we did. This is a PAT kick, and I think this one hits the crossbar. So again, let's take a look at all of this. So your stance and your setup and everything into the kick looks really pretty good. This is nice. And now look at this plant. Does it stay locked? Nope, it bends. And did your foot take that ballerina turn where your knee led the way? No, the side of your foot led the way. And so the side, there's that silly spin, but you're missing out a ton of power because of that plant foot. And there's another part of the power is I want you to get more flexible, more stretching. I want you to be able to get that heel of your foot closer to your butt. Watch what happens right here. It's right there at about knee level. And you can see that front leg is buckling. And so that's why you are so close to being right there. Now with the soccer ball, we feel like, oh, I can really hit this thing because there's not a bad spot on the ball, but this is the funny one. Right? So now we're going to really stretch and hit. Oops. So straight, but your knee buckles and you go right to the ground. Right? You need to have a strong enough, firm enough leg that it does not buckle. And that's one of the things that we really need to work on. If you can get hitting against a strong plant foot and plant leg, you're going to get power. So again, there we go. No, buckles a little bit and a little bit side of our foot. You can't do enough, but what's great about this afterwards, look at your shoulders, look at your energy, everything is straight, and that ball goes straight through the goalposts. That's pretty neat. And here's the last one coming right at us. Let's take a look at all of those little factors. All of this is great leading up. Boom. So just keep working, you're close.